Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my monthly favorites. I had asked on my Instagram page if you were interested in seeing a monthly favorites video or if you were interested in seeing a tutorial, and the vote was for monthly favorites. So I am bringing that video to you guys right now. Please go ahead and stay tuned. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below telling me your favorite products, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Alright, so first up, this is kind of a lie right here. It says it's the Dove Exfoliating Body Polish, and I did love that product when that was what was actually in here, but I have since poured a bunch of coconut oil in here, and this is what it looks like. It was in like a smaller glass container and it was hard to get out, so when this was empty I put the coconut oil in here, and I keep this in my shower because I have extremely dry skin and it's very uncomfortable. It's just very dry and itchy and it hurts, and so a lot of the time when I shower I will use this as kind of a moisturizer in the shower, and it also makes a really nice base for shaving, for really slick, really like a nice sheen on your legs. So I really like this. It moisturizes my legs, and I do have to add lotion on top after I get out of the shower, but this really helps to keep moisture in my skin, which is what I really need. Next up I have from Schmidt's. This is a charcoal and magnesium mineral enriched natural deodorant. Now I received this when I went to BeautyCon, which was July 14th and 15th, so I know that I've not been loving this for the entire month of July, but I did want to go ahead and mention it because I've been using it since I got it, since the 14th, and I had never tried like a natural deodorant before. I'd seen videos where people were talking about them, but I'd heard mixed reviews, like sometimes they leave you kind of smelly or they don't really work except for like 3 hours or something like that. With this deodorant, it's not an antiperspirant, but I don't feel like I sweat a whole ton in my armpits anyways, but this is just a natural deodorant, and the scent is very clean and I really am enjoying it. I am allergic to a lot of deodorants like Degree, Secret. I'm allergic to all of those, and so I have to be really picky with the deodorants that I do use, and I've been sticking mostly to Dove, but I had wanted to try something natural, but I was scared because of the reviews that I'd seen on natural deodorants, so I decided to try this one out. I have been loving it, honestly. I don't believe that I've been smelly or anything after X number of hours. It lasts all day. I apply it in the morning or at night, or both, and then just leave it on. I don't apply anything else, and it's really, I'm not allergic to it, which is the greatest thing, and I feel fresh, I feel clean, and it smells really nice. I really like this. Next up I have a product for my hair. This is from Shea Moisture. It's the Sugarcane Extract and Meadow Foam Seed Silicone Free Miracle Style Leave-In Treatment with Marshmallow Root, and it's for all hair types, and this is what it looks like. I just spray about 5 pumps into my hand when my hair is damp, and then I just kind of rub it through, brush it through, and then take my wet brush and just completely brush it through, and it's been helping my hair to feel a lot healthier. It's been a while since I've colored my hair, but I get really a lot of split ends and damage on my ends because I do straighten most every single day because I have naturally crazy curly hair, and so this has really been helping it to feel healthy, and just, it's weightless, so it's not weighing my hair down, but it helps it feel smooth, and I can tell on my ends that they're not as dry and damaged as they had been when I wasn't using the product. Next up I've got a face product. This is from Pixi. It's their Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. I'm almost out of this. I got this in a little sample set from Target, and this is one of my favorite toners of all time, and I'll be very sad when it's used up. It definitely leaves my face feeling really clean and really fresh, and it's not got that harsh chemical scent that a lot of toners tend to have. This one, I feel like it really goes deep into my skin and cleans my pores and just purifies my skin, and I really love it. I use it morning and night, and this little bottle actually has lasted me probably 2.5 months. So a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to use a ton of the product when you're actually using it and applying it. And I honestly, I don't even apply it to a cotton ball or a cotton pad because I just feel like that soaks up too much of the product. I just pour a little bit in my hand, in the palm of my hand, press my hands together, and then press it all over my face. And that's how I've been applying it. And maybe that's why it's lasted me so long, because I'm not absorbing a lot of the product into a cotton ball or a cotton pad. Instead, I'm just applying it into my hands and pressing it in. All right, everything that I have left for you is makeup products, so let's go ahead and get started with that. The first thing I have is from Maybelline, and it's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Translucent Powder, and I actually just have a sponge in here, which is why it looks like that. So this is the sponge that I use to apply it. This is what the powder looks like. It does come with its own sponge down here, but it's like those really thick ones, and I don't like those. So I'm just using this one. It came with an NYC powder a long time ago, but you can easily wash them and reuse them. And I use that when I use the Rimmel Stay Matte also. Now I do like the Rimmel Stay Matte more, and I only picked this one up because my Target was out of the Rimmel Stay Matte, and so I picked this one up, and it's doing a great job. I do really enjoy it. I do prefer, like I just said, the Rimmel a little bit more, but this is definitely one that I would repurchase again. Next up, I have a MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and this is in Coconut, and I just use this after I finish my makeup, and it helps my makeup stay in place. It's really hot here in California, and it's been really such a lifesaver during the summer, so I really like this. It's also really good to revive like potted gel liners or dip brow pomades. You just squirt a little bit inside of those, mix it up a little bit, and then it's a nice creamy consistency once again. Next up, I have a product for my brows. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio, and this is in medium brown, and it's the brow tint pen. So this is what it looks like, and I had shown it on my Instagram page and asked if anyone had used it, and I've been using it for probably 2 months now, and I really like it. This is what the tip looks like, if you can tell. It's kind of got 3 little ridges, kind of like a liquid liner, and mine's starting to dry out, but you can see that there's kind of little hair-like strokes. So this is essentially microblading in a washable pen instead of actually going and getting your brows microbladed and tattooed on. This is a fantastic option, and the shade that I have is way too light for my brows, but they were out of the deeper shades at my Rite Aid when I saw this, but I really wanted to try it. So what I've been doing is, and I've been using this every single day, I will take it and I will apply it right here at the outer edge of my eyebrows, and I will just start at the bottom and I will just go up, and I'll just do like 1 or 2 swipes just to get like this part nice and defined. And then I will take Gimme Brow, which is another favorite. This is in the shade 3, and I will take this and I will brush all the way through my brows, and then I will go in with my dip brow pomade or an eyebrow pencil, and I will fill in the rest of my brows. And then at the very end, I will go back in and I will use this and I will just clean up the edges if I need to, and it works so well. I really want to pick up a deeper shade because I want to see how this works throughout my entire brow instead of just using dip brow pomade, which can be a little harsh. So I did use this once or twice doing my whole brow with just the Gimme Brow on top, and it looked really nice. It was just too light for my skin tone. So I do really like this product. And of course, Gimme Brow, I use it every day. I've been using it for years. Absolutely love that. For a mascara, this probably comes as no surprise. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang, and this is just the travel size because my full one dried out. But this is my favorite mascara ever. This is what the wand looks like. It's a nice cone shape, and I actually got, I believe it was Rimmel, a mascara from Rimmel from BeautyCon, and the brush looks the same. So I'm very curious to try that one out and see how it compares to this one, because this one has been my favorite for I don't know, almost the beginning of this year since I first tried it out, and I really love this. It does such a great job at lengthening and separating and just making your lashes look so incredible. And I don't want to spend $24 on a mascara. I love drugstore mascaras, but this is one that I would repurchase over and over again. Like, that's how much I love it. I know a lot of people feel strongly about certain high-end mascaras and they repurchase them over and over. I usually stick to Maybelline or CoverGirl. Love those products, love their formulas, but this is one where I definitely would spend the money just to have this amazing mascara in my life. Next up, I have, this is a little, it's like a cream eyeshadow, and it's from Pure. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it's full size or if it's just travel size. I got it at Generation Beauty, and it's in the shade Satin, and it's on this flat plastic wand. It's not a brush. It's just like a piece of flat plastic, and this is the shade right here. It's very close to my skin tone, but it's very shimmery, and it makes such a beautiful eyeshadow base. So what I'll do is I will take the little spatula that it comes on, and I will take it from my inner corner about halfway up, and then I will take a flat shader brush and I will just brush it the rest of the way out and smooth out the edges, and then I can apply an eyeshadow color on top of this. It makes such a beautiful base. Under an eyeshadow, it makes a beautiful eyeshadow color just by itself. It is gorgeous. And I have another one of these that I got from BeautyCon. It's in like a lighter kind of white creamy shade, and I'm excited to use that one too, but this is the one that I've been using and I absolutely love it. Going along with eyeshadows, I know I do a lot of neutral looks, like that's what I usually wear on a day-to-day basis, but because I am off for the summer from teaching, I have been loving experimenting with some different palettes. So I have a couple palettes in here that I've been playing around with. The first one is from Maybelline, and it's the Lemonade Craze. And I do need to film an actual like review and tutorial using this, but this is what it looks like inside. The colors are absolutely phenomenal. They're so beautiful. I do have some cons about some of the shades. This yellow shade that, you know, I would hope would be super vibrant. When you swatch it, it is very pretty. However, when you take your brush into it, it kind of just takes all the product away. Like, it's super chalky and you're left with very little pigmentation. The rest of the shades I absolutely love. I haven't encountered any problems with it. Just the one shade that I wish would work is the one that doesn't. And so I've been trying different primers and things, experimenting with it to see how I can get it to stay vibrant and beautiful. But I have been absolutely loving this eyeshadow palette. Next up, this is an old one, but it is the Lorac Pro, or the Lorac Mega Pro. I'm tongue twisted today. This is what it looks like inside. I don't know if you can purchase this anymore, but I've been absolutely loving this. These shades here, Opal, Sand, and Blush, make such beautiful highlight shades, and I absolutely love this. I love these top shades, Camel and Sepia, for your transition, and just everything about this palette is absolutely gorgeous. So I've been loving creating fun looks with that palette. Next up for palettes, this one is one that I made when I was in Vegas one time a few years ago, and this is from Inglot. And you can find Inglot at Macy's, or they have standalone stores. And this is what mine looks like. So when I created it, I chose a bunch of brown shades because I'm very into neutrals, as well as some pops of colors. And so I've really been loving these. These two shades right here, this one and this one, they make beautiful contour shades. And I hadn't even thought, contouring wasn't a thing when I made this palette, but I've been loving eyeshadow shades to contour with. They're just very nice and creamy and blendable, and those two shades are wonderful. So moving on to my last makeup item, this is a highlighter, and it is from Becca, and it is Champagne Pop, and this was in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. This is what it looks like inside the pan. I'm sure most of you have seen this. It is such a beautiful color, such a beautiful highlight. Look how pretty that is. I absolutely love it. I have left this in my stash for way too long, and I decided to pull it out one day, and I am so glad that I did. It is amazing. I love it. I actually have 3 more products that were at the bottom of my box that are not makeup products, but I wanted to share them with you. These are face masks. Now, I have been loving face masks in general, especially peel-off masks and sheet masks. Not particularly these 3. I haven't used these 3, but I just wanted to show them to you guys just to let you know that I have absolutely been loving face masks. If you've seen my Instagram stories lately, I've been posting a new face mask probably every day, every other day. So they're soothing, they're calming, and they just feel so good on your skin. So that is everything that I have for my monthly favorites. Please, like I said, go ahead and leave me your monthly favorites down below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it around, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.